Chris Paul, you want to win a championship? You literally left Devin Booker out there to dry tonight, Chris Paul. I hope you're happy, Chris Paul. I hope you're happy. You left Chris Paul all out there by him. You left Devin Booker out there all by himself, man. I'm heated right now, guys. I'm heated. There's no way in the world the Phoenix Suns should have lost that game. The Phoenix Suns beat themselves. They beat themselves. And the refs. Dude, what is it with the fucking Bucks and the refs, man? You know what I mean? But, bro, I am so pissed off right now at Chris Paul. If Chris Paul would have played somewhat well, just somewhat, the Suns would have won this game. The Suns would have won. But no, typical Chris Paul. Typical Chris Paul. That's what I'm calling him. Typical Chris Paul. Period. Oh, he always does this in the playoffs. Every single season. Every single season, man. You know what I mean? He does this shit in the playoffs. I don't get it. Chris Paul, man. Wow. Yeah, exactly. NBA's back. The referees didn't help either but Chris Paul, if you wasted Devin Booker, Devin Booker had one of the greatest performances ever in this game. Booker was unguardable. No one can guard that dude, man. You have the most unguardable player out there, and you still lose the game. How? I know how, because Chris Paul laid an absolute egg. That's how. I'm not trying to hear nothing about the referees tonight. Even though the referees did play a role and they got Booker in foul trouble. But still, Chris Paul, where you at? Because despite all that, they should have won the game. You know why they didn't win the game? Because of Chris Paul. Because if Chris Paul would have played, yeah. You have a streaming setup. I'll get there. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, I get bored. These referees, boy. These refs. I literally just said I don't want to use the referees tonight. I want to blame Chris Paul because this was all on Chris Paul. You're picking the Suns in 6. Well, Chris Paul better play better. Chris Paul better play better, man. If Chris Paul don't play good, still think the refs are robbing the Bucks? Man, dude, the referees, bro. The refs were on the Sun side. Packers go. Me and you were not watching the same game again. We were not watching the same game if you think the refs were on the Sun side. We weren't watching the same game. We really weren't. We were watching two completely different games. Referees weren't on the Sun side. Get the hell out of here, man. I see that Space Jam Braun jersey in the closet. Man, I don't have no Space Jam Braun jersey. I'm not sure I'm going to watch the movie, to be honest with you. I don't watch movies in general, so I'm probably not even going to watch it. But what am I talking about? You see how they got Devin Booker in foul trouble? You see how they got Devin Booker in foul trouble, Packers go, but you ain't going to talk about that, right? That Devin Booker's 5th foul. Devin Booker's 5th foul. PJ Tucker flops. The dude is looking like a ballerina out there, and PJ Tucker falls to the ground, and they call the foul on Devin Booker. Like, what is that? Like, are you shitting me? You're going to call that a foul in the NBA Finals? You're going to call that a foul in the NBA Finals. PJ Tucker flopping like a ballerina. You're going to call that in the NBA Finals. On a guy who's cooking the Milwaukee Bucks and who everybody wants to see in the game. But you're going to side with PJ Tucker? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck. Bro, you're going to let PJ you're going to give PJ Tucker a foul call? Dude, and I still have beef with the Nets series because PJ Tucker was beating the shit out of Kevin Durant. They didn't call nothing. Kevin Durant had like 100 free throws in that game, in that series. Yeah, exactly. NBA's back, man. There were so many, man. There were so many shit referees, man. Boy, oh boy. Wow. PJ tucked. Did I say tuck? Tucked. Sorry if I said PJ tuck. My bad. But that's not the point, man. Shit's embarrassing, man. I've never seen such garbage in my life. Never. I'm not letting Chris Paul off the hook, though. Chris Paul's a choke artist. Chris Paul's a fraud. I knew it. Guys, I don't see. I like Chris Paul. I don't trust Chris Paul. You know what I mean? I don't trust Chris Paul, guys. I'm sorry. I don't trust him. I want to trust Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul's phenomenal. I want to trust him, but in these type of games, man, can't be out there playing like that, man. Like Chris Paul looked like he didn't even want to play. That's how Chris Paul looked to me. Chris Paul looked like a guy that didn't want to be out there. That's how he looked to me. You know what I'm saying? He was being passive. He wasn't moving well at all. I don't know if he's injured, but I mean, if you're injured, don't play. Cameron Payne could have ran the show. Cameron Payne could have ran the show for the game if Chris Paul didn't want to play. Giannis block on Ayton was iconic. All right, Packers, go. That was a nice ass block. I'll give you that, but still, Chris Paul, man. And then DeAndre Ayton, soft, dude. Ayton, I like Ayton too. He's soft. He played soft in this game. The Bucks shouldn't have won this game, man. The Bucks really shouldn't have won this game. They got lucky as hell, man. They got straight up lucky. The Suns were in full control the whole game, man. They're up by 9 in the fourth quarter. You know what Chris Paul did? He choked. Devin Booker. Oh, man. How are you going to call that? How are you going to call that foul on Devin Booker on PJ Tucker? How? When PJ Tucker flops like a ballerina, how are you going to call that on Devin Booker and give him his 5th foul? How are you going to do that? That's won the whole game right there. The moment that foul call, the minute that foul got called, I was like, oh shit, the Suns are in trouble. Oh shit. I knew it. I knew it, guys. I knew it when they called that foul on Devin Booker and gave him his 5th foul. I knew it. I was like, man, this is some straight up bullshit, man. This right here is just straight up bullshit. I knew it. Shit, the Suns win. It's obviously Devin Booker. It's Devin Booker. It ain't no fucking Chris Paul. Chris Paul, I don't know where Chris Paul was tonight. I don't know where he was. That ain't the Chris Paul that I know. That play tonight, that was not Chris Paul. Y'all remember when James Harden choked like that against the Spurs a couple years ago? Like, James Harden, remember that? Man, Wiz Khalifa is COVID. I like Wiz Khalifa. But, dude, Crowder selling. I thought Crowder actually played well. I don't think Crowder sold at all. I think Crowder played well. In fact, I would argue that Crowder might have been their second best player. Because Chris Paul was nowhere to be found. I'm so disappointed in Chris Paul, man. For real, though, man. I'm rooting for Chris Paul so hard to win a championship, man. I'm rooting for him so hard, man. This is inexcusable. Yeah, exactly. NBA's back. I'm scared for the Suns, man, because if they lose Game 5, they're losing the shit in 6. They need to win Game 5. They have to win Game 5, man. Game 5 is a must-win for them. I'm terrified, man, because the Suns should be up 3-1 right now, man. You just gave the Bucks momentum. You just gave them momentum, man. I hope you guys are right, man. I didn't like what I saw, man. The way they choked like that, man. You just gave Milwaukee so much life now. I hate watching the Bucks play. I know y'all are going to call me a Bucks hater, and yes, I'm pretty much already in stone as a Milwaukee Buck hater. All right, but I'll accept it. I don't like watching them play. I don't like it. Hey, spam Y in the chat if you hate watching the Bucks play. Spam N in the chat if you don't hate watching them play. Spam Y if you hate watching the Bucks play the game of basketball. Because I can't stand watching them play. I can't stand it. I really can't. They're the most frustrating team ever. They get all the calls. Giannis is literally bearing into people. PJ Tucker flops like a fish out of bounds, and somehow, some way, you give Devin Booker that foul call, and that's his 5th foul, and he has to sit on the bench for a decade in the 4th quarter. Chris Paul. I'm going to harp on this, guys. Chris Paul, man. Where you at, Chris Paul? This is supposed to be your chance to win the title, Chris Paul. This is supposed to be your year, CP3. Where the hell you at, CP3? 10 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists? Like, are you kidding me? When the Bucks, they couldn't guard Devin Booker. Devin Booker was unguardable. They could not stop Devin Booker. Literally, they had no answer for him. Absolutely none. They had no answer for Devin Booker. None. And Chris Middleton, man. I mean, I got to give props to Chris Middleton. Middleton stepped up late in the game, man. Middleton stepped up late. But the thing that the Suns can count on is that Middleton is pretty inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what Middleton's going to give you from a game-to-game basis. So we'll see what Middleton gives them in Game 5. Giannis 26, 14, and 8. Jrue Holiday, man. Bro. 13 points, 4 of 20 from the field. First of all, for the Milwaukee Bucks, this is why I hate watching them play, right? They're so stupid. Even though it's tied up at 2, they're the dumbest team in the league. They really are. The Bucks are stupid. Jrue Holiday, why is he shooting the ball more than Giannis? Why? That doesn't make no sense at all. Like, Mike Budenholzer is awful, man. This dude right here, man. Budenholzer, you're lucky if you have so much talent on your team. You're so lucky, dude. This is embarrassing for the Bucks too. Jrue Holiday, 13 points on 4 of 20 from the field. Why in the hell is Jrue Holiday shooting the ball 20 times if he can't make nothing? Why? That don't make no sense to me. And then why in the hell is PJ Tucker playing in this series? PJ Tucker is not – he can't do nothing in this series. And Brook Lopez, don't get me started. The Bucks, I don't know why Brook Lopez isn't even playing a single minute in this series because he's getting torched. Milwaukee shouldn't. And you know what? Phoenix shouldn't be either because if Kawhi Leonard was healthy, dude, I'm so mad about that too. Clippers would smoke – bro. The Clippers would have smoked everybody in the West. They would have – it don't matter who was there. The Nuggets, Lakers, Suns, it don't matter. Fully healthy Kawhi, they would have beat all them teams in 5 games. Easy money. And they would have went to the finals, and they would have beaten the shit out of this Milwaukee Bucks team. You think the Clippers would have lost to this Bucks team? Hell no. Nah. The Clippers would have destroyed the Bucks in the finals. That's why I'm so mad the Clippers ain't there. Bro, Dude, the Clippers. I'm not arguing with you. I get bored. I'll just let you make your statement. I'm not even getting into that tonight. But that does make me mad at the Clippers that Kawhi got. The Clippers played better without Kawhi, bro. They were gonna smoke Utah either way. They beat Utah by 20 points the game the game he got hurt. They were gonna smoke Utah with or without Kawhi after Game 4. I knew they were gonna win Game 5 and Game 6. I knew it. I knew when everybody said Utah was gonna win. I knew the Clippers were gonna win them 2 games. You want to know why? Because the Jazz are not a smart team. They kept on playing Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is the reason why they lost. Because they kept on playing Gobert. If the Jazz would have went small and played, let's say, Royce O'Neal at the 5, then I think they would have beaten. I really believe that the Jazz would have beaten the Clippers. But the coach didn't want to bench Gobert. Hitman X, man, I feel so sorry for you, bro. I really do, Hitman X. Bro, I'm not even a Phoenix Suns fan, Hitman X. I literally watched that game. I wanted to punch my TV. That was frustrating to watch. You all had a 9-point lead in the 4th quarter, man. You all had a 9-point lead. And I don't know. Then the refs, man, they got Devin Booker in foul trouble, man. That shit right there, man. I'm frustrated. Chris Paul too, man. Chris Paul really frustrated me. Chris Paul looked like he didn't even want to play. Thank you, Tom Hand. Facts, Tom Hand. The Clippers be smoking these dudes right now. The Clippers were the best team in basketball all year, guys. I tried telling you guys, man. The Clippers were the best team in the NBA all season long. They were. They were the best team, and then until Kawhi got hurt. And I get bored. You know it, Hitman X. You all know it. Every Suns, Lakers, Nuggets, Jazz, whatever fan, Bucks, Nets. The Clippers were the best team in the NBA all season. If they would have had Kawhi Leonard, they would have ran through the competition. They would have beaten the Suns easy money, and they would have beaten the Bucks easy money. I get bored, man. Bro, do you know the Clippers smoked the Lakers in the regular season? Did you know that the Clippers clean sweeped the Lakers in the regular season? The Clippers swept them in the regular season. I get bored. Period. They 4-zipped them in the regular season. You know that? Ty Lue's a good coach. Yeah, exactly. Get the fuck out. You didn't face him healthy one time, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Don't want to talk about opening night, though, don't you? December 22nd, 2020. Champion ring night. Bro, I didn't say nothing about the Celtics. Why the fuck you bring the Celtics up? I didn't say one word about the Celtics. I didn't say one word about the Celtics. Why are you bringing them up? I didn't say one word. I didn't say one word about Kemba. I didn't say one word about the Celtics. That tells me you have no argument. You know what I mean? If you're going to bring the Celtics up. Where the Celtics come from? They have nothing to do with this. The Celtics are in the Eastern Conference. I'm talking about 2 Western Conference teams. Speaking of that, man, I just wanted to get. I hate losing time because of the Bucks. The Bucks, man, the Bucks are the real frauds in all this. Be honest with you guys. I said this to my friend earlier. Listen, man. You guys remember that post-game interview where Russell Westbrook told the media that Pat Bev tricked you all? Remember that? Spam Y in the chat if you all remember that. Where Russell Westbrook, that post-game interview where he said Pat Bev tricked you all. Right? I told my friend this, man. Giannis trick you all, man. Giannis has no skill. Giannis just runs and dunks and trucks into people. He trick you all, man. I mean, he really do. If they'd actually call fouls on Giannis, Giannis be out of the game in the first half, man. He'd be fouled out in the first half. Period. So really, Giannis be tricking you all, man. I mean, Giannis ain't as good as y'all think he is. What am I upset about? I'm upset about stupidity, OCT. I'm upset about dudes choking when they're not supposed to be choking, like Chris Paul. That's what I'm upset about. I'm upset about the referees taking Devin Booker out of this game. That's what I'm upset about. So Devin Booker would have dropped 50 points. Devin Booker would have dropped 50, and they would have smoked the Bucks if the referees didn't get Booker in foul trouble. You know it, and I know it. If you watch that game, you know it. Everybody knows it that watched that game. Period. Just nonsense, man. Watching that game really made me frustrated, man. I'm gonna get off this live stream. I'll probably make a couple more shorts, but I'm gonna make some premieres for tomorrow, guys. And make sure I'll catch the premieres for tomorrow because I'm gonna have some very interesting news about some stuff. So make sure I'll check them out tomorrow. Yeah, F Chris Paul. Yep. The hell with Chris Paul, man. Choke artist. I was rooting for that guy to win a championship too. I was like, come on, CP3. You got this. This is your year. You know what I'm saying? It's your year. Nope. Typical Chris Paul, man. Let me know what you guys think about this, man. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell, man. Like I said, make sure I'll check out the premieres I'm gonna make for tomorrow. And make sure you check out the short clips that I'm going to post tonight, if I post any. So make sure y'all check all that stuff out of cooking. And by the way, before I get off the stream, thank you all for 800 subscribers, man. It's a huge honor. We're getting closer and closer to 1K subs, man. So make sure y'all tell your friends, family, you know what I mean, your loved ones, you know what I mean, that if y'all want the best basketball content, best short clips, you know what I mean? Hoop news and updates is the place, man. So thank you all for 800 subscribers, man. It means a lot. Huge honor, huge blessing. And with that, I'm going to sign off, man. I look like Peyton Pritchard. Good one. All right, buddy. Peace.